Welcome to this English learning journey. If you've ever dreamed of speaking English with confidence, expressing your thoughts clearly, and connecting with the world, you are in the right place. Together, we'll turn learning into success and make English your biggest strength. Time is the most precious resource we have. Unlike money, energy, or even health, time is the one thing we can never get back. Once a moment passes, it's gone forever, and no amount of effort can reclaim it. Yet how often do we squander this irreplaceable asset on distractions, procrastination, or pursuits that don't align with our true goals? In a world overflowing with endless notifications, fleeting trends, and competing demands, learning to value and protect your time is not just a skill, it's a necessity for a fulfilling life. This article explores why wasting time is so detrimental, how to recognize when you're doing it, and practical strategies to live more intentionally. By the end, you'll have a roadmap to make every moment count, ensuring your time is spent on what truly matters to you. The cost of wasted time? Every day, we're given 24 hours, 1,440 minutes to shape our lives. It sounds like a lot, but when you break it down, the reality is sobering. If you sleep for 8 hours, you're left with 16 hours. Subtract time for meals, commuting, and basic self-care, and you're down to maybe 10 to 12 hours of discretionary time. How much of that is spent scrolling through social media, binge-watching shows, or engaging in activities that don't move you closer to your goals? Wasted time doesn't just mean doing nothing. It's any moment spent on activities that don't align with your priorities or bring you joy. The cost is cumulative. A few minutes here and there add up to hours, days, or even years over a lifetime. According to a 2023 study, the average person spends about 2.5 hours per day on social media. Over a year, that's nearly 1,000 hours, equivalent to 41 full days. Imagine what you could achieve with an extra month and a half each year. Learning a new skill, building a business, or deepening relationships. Beyond the tangible loss, wasting time erodes your sense of purpose. When you look back and realize you've spent hours on trivialities, it can lead to regret, frustration, and a nagging feeling that you're not living up to your potential. The good news? You can take control. By understanding the traps that steal your time and adopting intentional habits, you can reclaim those precious minutes and craft a life that reflects your values. Recognizing time-wasting habits. The first step to stopping time wasting is identifying when and how it happens. Here are some common culprits. 1. Digital distractions. The internet is a double-edged sword. It's a treasure trove of knowledge, but also a black hole of distractions. Social media platforms, designed to keep you engaged, use algorithms to hijack your attention. Notifications ping incessantly, pulling you away from meaningful tasks. Even seemingly productive activities like checking emails obsessively, can fragment your focus and eat up time. 2. Procrastination. Procrastination is the art of delaying what matters most. It's not always about laziness. Sometimes it's fear of failure, perfectionism, or feeling overwhelmed. Whatever the cause, putting off important tasks means you're trading long-term growth for short-term comfort. 3. Saying yes to everything. Overcommitting is a silent time thief. When you say yes to every request, whether it's a social event, a work project, or a favor, you spread yourself thin. This leaves little time for your own priorities, leading to burnout and resentment. 4. Lack of clarity. If you don't know what you want, it's easy to drift. Without clear goals, you might spend hours on activities that feel productive, but don't move you forward. For example, endlessly researching a new hobby without ever starting it is a classic way to waste time while feeling busy. 5. Multitasking. Contrary to popular belief, multitasking doesn't make you more efficient. Studies show it reduces productivity by up to 40%. Switching between tasks scatters your focus, making each task take longer and reducing the quality of your work. Take a moment to reflect. Which of these habits do you recognize in your own life? Awareness is the first step toward change. Strategies to stop wasting time. Once you've identified your time-wasting habits, it's time to take action. Here are practical, actionable strategies to help you live more intentionally and make the most of your time. Define your priorities. Clarity is the antidote to wasted time. Start by identifying what matters most to you. Ask yourself, what are my long-term goals? What brings me joy? What impact do I want to make? Write down your top 3 priorities, whether they're career growth, family time, or personal development, and use them as a filter for how you spend your time. For example, if your priority is learning a new language, dedicate 30 minutes a day to practice instead of scrolling through your phone. A simple tool like the Eisenhower matrix can help you categorize tasks by urgency and importance, ensuring you focus on what aligns with your goals. 2. Master the art of saying no. Saying no is a superpower. It's not about being selfish. It's about protecting your time for what matters. Before agreeing to a commitment, ask, does this align with my priorities? Will it bring me joy or growth? If the answer is no, politely decline. For example, instead of attending every social event, choose the ones that truly matter to you. Practice saying thank you for the invite, but I'm focusing on some personal projects right now. 3. Tame digital distractions. Technology can be a servant, not a master. Here are some ways to curb digital time wasters. Use productivity tools. Apps like Freedom or Stay Focused can block distracting websites for set periods. Batch check-ins. Instead of checking emails or social media constantly, set specific times, example, twice a day, to review them. Curate your feeds. Unfollow accounts that don't inspire or inform you, and prioritize content that aligns with your goals. Break the procrastination cycle. Procrastination thrives on overwhelm, so break tasks into smaller, manageable steps. For example, if writing a report feels daunting, start with a 10-minute outline. Use the Pomodoro technique. Work for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. This builds momentum and makes starting less intimidating. Another trick is the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. This prevents small tasks from piling up and frees mental space for bigger goals. 5. Plan your day. A day without a plan is a day open to chaos. Each evening, spend 5 to 10 minutes planning the next day. List your top 3 tasks, the ones that will have the biggest impact, and schedule them during your peak energy hours. Tools like Google Calendar or a simple notebook can keep you on track. Planning doesn't mean rigidity. It means giving your time structure so you can focus on what matters. 6. Embrace single tasking. Focus is your greatest asset. When working on a task, eliminate distractions. Silence your phone, close unnecessary tabs, and create a quiet environment. Deep work, focused, uninterrupted effort produces better results in less time. Try setting a timer for 90 minutes of focused work, followed by a short break to recharge. 7. Reflect and adjust. At the end of each week, take 15 minutes to reflect. Ask, what did I accomplish? Where did I waste time? What can I do differently? This practice helps you spot patterns and refine your habits. For example, if you notice you spent too much time on social media, set stricter boundaries for the next week. The power of intentional living. Living intentionally means aligning your time with your values. It's not about being productive every second. Rest, play, and connection are vital parts of a fulfilling life. The goal is to ensure your time reflects what matters to you, whether that's building a career, nurturing relationships, or pursuing a passion. Consider the story of Sarah, a 30-year-old marketing professional who felt stuck in a cycle of long workdays and mindless scrolling. She was always busy, but never felt accomplished. After reflecting on her priorities, she realized she wanted to start a side business and spend more time with her family. She started small, dedicating 1 hour each evening to her business plan and reserving weekends for family outings. She also deleted social media apps from her phone, checking them only on her laptop once a day. Within 6 months, her side business was generating income, and she felt more connected to her loved ones. By reclaiming her time, Sarah transformed her life. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Small, consistent changes compound over time. If you save just 1 hour a day by cutting out distractions, that's 365 hours a year. Enough to learn a new skill, write a book, or train for a marathon. Overcoming obstacles. Change isn't easy. Here are some common challenges and how to tackle them. Feeling guilty about saying no. Remind yourself that saying no to one thing means saying yes to something more important. Practice assertive kind responses to protect your time. Fear of missing out, FOMO. Social media can make you feel like everyone else is living a better life. Curate your feeds to focus on inspiration, not comparison. And remind yourself that your path is unique. Lack of motivation. Motivation follows action, not the other way around. Start with a tiny step, like writing one sentence or doing one push-up. Momentum will build. Burnout. If you're exhausted, rest is productive. Schedule downtime to recharge. And don't equate self-worth with constant hustle. The long-term impact. When you stop wasting time, you create space for what truly matters. You might finally write that novel, deepen your relationships, or achieve a career milestone. But the benefits go beyond tangible outcomes. Living intentionally fosters a sense of agency and purpose. You'll feel more in control of your life, less stressed, and more fulfilled. Time is finite, but its potential is infinite. Every moment is an opportunity to create, connect, and grow. By valuing your time and using it wisely, you're not just avoiding waste. You're building a life that's rich with meaning. Conclusion: don't let time slip through your fingers. Recognize the habits that steal your minutes, adopt strategies to stay focused, and align your actions with your values. Start today. Pick one strategy from this article, whether it's planning your day, saying no, or taming distractions, and commit to it for a week. You'll be amazed at how small changes can transform your life. Time is your most valuable asset. Don't waste it. Live intentionally and make every moment count.